So I'm hearing screaming from the inside saying, do not do this video. But I'm just ignoring them. Cause I'm fronting right now. I'm trying to clean up this room. And my son just fixed me some awesome deer meat rice stuff. And I'm just gonna say hello. This is my intro video. I am JJ, but I'm also JJ2, which is Harper. And I do not normally look like this. Well, actually, I do normally look like this, but in my mind, the way that I look is like a preteen, I guess. Like I like to wear pigtails, and I have worn a tutu and walked around the neighborhood before. But not very often because I'm kind of leashed a bit. I think I'm what you would consider a little. Okay, I'm hearing that the intro videos is supposed to talk about the whole JJ, and then also who I am in the whole scheme of things. So, I'm JJ, and I'm from a small town in Kentucky, and I grew up in the late 70s, early 80s, and I liked school after about the 5th grade. After about the 5th grade, it was great. And I was involved in band and choir and theater. I also did sports. So I was in tennis, and then my junior year, we got a track team. So I did track for a year and then went back to tennis. And I always hated it that I couldn't do football because I really wanted to do football. I like rough and tumble play. I am not a boy, I'm a girl, and I always was a girl, but I was always kind of jealous for what the boys got to do. And that's kind of who I am in the whole scheme of the JJ system. So I went on and went to college at Eastern Kentucky University and got involved with the theater department there and had a lot of fun with my friends there. That was probably the best time in my life because they were so accepting and loving, and they accepted JJ for who she was, which is all of us. We were just one consciousness then, so it's not like I was totally separate from Jude, who already did her intro video, and Jessie, who is JJ4. She's the one that's screaming at me right now that that we look horrible, and that you can kind of see my room in the background. So that does not present her image exactly how she wants her image to be presented. But you know what? This is real, and this is who I am. I got pregnant at 17 and ended up getting married, and I had a baby at 18, and I was young, and I do have, all these different sides of myself. So I kind of grew up with my son, but I never really grew up. So, when I became a single mom, there were times when I would roughhouse with my boys because that's who I am. And I was more like, their fun dad, I guess, because I'm very much a tomboy, where, the rest of me is, well, Bree's not very feminine, but Jude and Jessie definitely are. So I love my sons, and now I have 2 grandsons, and they are the absolute perfect. They're just so perfect. Oh, Jesse's coming through a little bit because she's starting to cry. Because they are just such perfect little children. And I think the cycle's going to be broken with them because my son and my daughter-in-law are doing such a fabulous job. And they're saying on the inside that it's I'm switching a little bit. So and now that I'm talking about the babies, that's kind of Jesse's area, and so she's coming through a little bit more than I am. I'm more of the playmate. And if you are talking about dissociative disorders, I've already mentioned that I'm a little. So I usually present. I think when we first awakened, I was more like around 8 years old, but I've kind of grown up a bit. And I'd say I'm more, usually about 12, perhaps. Oh, I just burped. But I can go up to like the higher teenage years because I do like boys and guys. I'm really, really loving Benson Boone right now. He is amazing, especially his videos Slow Down. I think slow it down. Oh my gosh, he gets wet in that video and it's like, oh, it's so good. I also, I like to be active, but my body does not always cooperate, and the rest of me doesn't always feel like being active, but we're trying to be more active. Oh, and I've been eating like crazy over the last 2 weeks while I was staying with my sister's dogs while she was gone to Hawaii. But I came home and I finally got on the scale and I'd actually lost 7 pounds. So I don't know how that happened. I am probably more of the hedonistic side of JJ. I am all about pleasure and having fun, and not worrying. I am not a trauma holder. Everything rolls off of my back. I do get hurt though. I get my feelings hurt. And I'll probably talk about some of that. And that has been really difficult since we woke up a couple of years ago. And now instead of just the one consciousness, we've got 4. So, at first I really didn't know how to handle myself. But now I do what's best for the system. And what's best for the system is trying to be considerate of other people and not just doing what I want to make myself happy. And that was something that we'd always kind of done. When we were one consciousness, I would want to like be fun and go dancing, and our body doesn't cooperate anymore. So, but I'm trying to get our body to cooperate. I'm trying to be more active, working through the pain. And so I think it's been good overall. So anyway, that's kind of who I am. We all go by JJ, so we don't expect anybody to call us by our inside names. But I'm definitely different than Jude and Bree and Jesse, who's kind of coming through me a little bit right now, because she's not letting me be nearly as I don't know. She's not letting me make the faces that I kind of want to make, I guess. I'm a big fan of like little boy humor. Like, for example, Adam Sandler, Tenacious D, Flight of the Conchords. I love music. Music is like my life. And I love music. And so expect a lot of posts from me about music. And I've gone over 10 minutes rambling about this. So this is my introduction video. Jesse's will be more professional, I'm sure. Oh, I just spit all over the place. But pull my finger. That's something that I do. I'm so gross. So anyway, that's it. Bye.